Alright guys, what is going on? It's Cameron Talks Football and we have some big breaking news. Sandro Tonali will miss 10 months of football. This is all for the gambling that he has been doing. And, this is a shame. This is a big shame for Newcastle. He was their star summer signing and he's now going to miss the whole season. And it's happened to Tony, and now it's happened to Tonali. Tony not so severe; he'll be back in August. But Tonali, he's going to be back in August 2024. He's going to miss the whole Premier League season, and this is a real shame, I think, for the Premier League, because if you know me, I absolutely love Sandro Tonali. I rate him so highly. Even when he was at Brescia, I rated him. I wanted him at Manchester United. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But I think this is a big blow for Newcastle, because he has been an unbelievable player for them. In that centre midfield with Bruno Guimaraes and Joelinton. And now that he's not playing, I don't know who Newcastle replace him with, if I'm being honest with you, because he was that CDM. I don't know who Newcastle play in that CDM role now, but I think it's also a big loss for the Premier League as well, because he was a big money signing. A lot of people are excited about this signing for Newcastle. I was, just to see him in the Premier League, see what he was all about in the biggest league in the world, the hardest league in the world, and it's now just been ripped away. The Premier League season's only been on for a month, 2 months. But you can't gamble if you're a footballer, which I've always found strange, because I get gambling is bad. You shouldn't do it, right? But isn't it his life out of football? They can do what he wants, but I'm not so good on the politics of that sort of thing, so I'm not really going to dive too deep into it. And also, he will be going for an 8-month rehab program, to sort himself out, because apparently this was quite bad, of an addiction that he had, Sandro Tonali, with the reports coming out that we've seen. But yeah, 8-month rehab program, and I do think Sandro Tonali will learn from this. He is relatively young. I think he's 24. He's still got so many seasons left in him. But also I don't know if he can train with the Newcastle team. Can he train with the Newcastle team, or can he not play football? I don't know. And also I've just heard that he will be missing Euro 2024 for Italy. I mean, yeah, he's ruined it for himself, Sandro. He probably thought he could get away with it. Clearly, the Premier League have ruined him, and said that you're on a 10-month ban. But no, I think Sandro Tonali, like I've just said, he will learn from this experience and he won't do it again, because he is young. This is a learning experience for him now, and same for Ivan Toney as well. He would have learned, but now we're missing a very big player in the Premier League now, and I do think it dampers Newcastle. You look at last night, they lost to Borussia Dortmund 1-0 at home. They weren't at the best last night, Newcastle, and I think this Sandro Tonali news could really dampen the mood at St James's Park, because they loved him. He was already loved by the Newcastle fans, Tonali, and I do think it leaves a big hole in that midfield for Newcastle. I still think Newcastle will have a relatively good season. I still think it'll be successful for them. and where they're trying to get to. But Tonali is a huge miss. Even for the Euros as well, huge miss. Sandro will be, because I just think he's got everything. Sandro Tonali, he's very composed on the ball. He's an unbelievable passer. His passing range is unbelievable. And it is a shame, but clearly the Premier League have taken action. They don't want this, and it's fair play. If they don't want it, nobody can stop them. But yeah, it's a real shame, and if you're a Newcastle fan, let me know in the comments what you think of this, because like I said at the start, this was your summer signing. This was the player that Eddie Howe really wanted, and you got him, and now he's going to be missing the whole season. It's an interesting one. Like I just said, any football fan, leave your thoughts in the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.